Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and happy Friday. It's not only any Friday. The time of this recording today is Good Friday, so celebrating the greatest gift that was ever given in the gift of Jesus and what he did for us on this day over 2,000 years ago. So we've got a great day planned. We're getting it kicked off, actually. I got invited to a men's Good Friday breakfast that we're about to head over to. We're in the middle of Tribe Week, so all the tribe groups are having their monthly calls, which is such a good time. We've got a tribe workout later on, and we're working on some pretty fun stuff at Take a Step. So taking you all along for the day today, let's jump in. So I don't know if this is just a me problem, but I've been driving this truck since I was 19 years old. So there's some things you just got to work around. And one of those things is, since we live close enough to Atlanta, we're in a highly populated area, we have to get our emissions test done every time before we get our tag renewed. And it seems like every time I'm about to get my emissions test, my check engine light comes on. And it won't pass the test if your check engine light's on, and if you don't pass the test, you can't get your registration. And I feel like sometimes it'll come on and off, and it always seems to come on right when it's time to renew my registration. So it came on 2 days ago, of course. I've got to get it renewed by the end of the month. So let's pray that it goes back off in the next 2 weeks. If not, then we might have to take it to the shop and figure something out. But is that just me, or does anyone else experience that? Who knows? All right, so y'all hear me talk about the power of networking all the time, and one thing I wanted to bring up, and it comes to mind just because I'm about to go into this men's Good Friday breakfast, is like what groups are there around you where people already share like-minded views that you already connect on some level, because that gives you an in. That gives you the ability to connect with someone rather than just trying to build a relationship from scratch. So how can you get involved with people that share similar views that are like-minded and take action on that? Build those relationships and build that network, because your network is one of your most valuable assets. Let's go. What an amazing event. I mean, Good Friday, the message is already, just everybody knows what we're here for, but we had a keynote speaker in John Smoltz, Hall of Fame pitcher for the Braves, and me growing up in Atlanta, being, baseball being my sport, just an absolute icon for me. And to hear someone at that status really just stand firm on his faith and talk about just the power and what Good Friday means, both for him personally, but for all of us. And then in the room, it's a bunch of, if I'm honest, just like growth-minded professionals. So everybody has that. Just like there's a lot of egos probably that came into the room today. There's a lot of people that cling their identity to their performance and their accomplishments. So, man, it was a powerful message, both brought by John, and then there was one of the pastors at a local church brought a great message on just like, man, what does it look like to be a heavyweight versus a lightweight in the worlds we live in today? And man, heavyweights are sure in their identity because they know it's not anything they earn, but it's what's already been done for us. So, not to get too preachy this morning, but man, it's Good Friday. There's a lot of good energy in the air today. Let's make it a great Friday. So we've got a hike that we do through Take a Step. That's the first Saturday of every month. So I just spent some time promoting that, pushing that out to a bunch of people in groups that I'm in. Love having the opportunity just to get a bunch of guys out on a Saturday morning to connect, do something physical. It's always a great time. I'll bring coffee and we'll hang out. So pushing that. We got that tomorrow, but we are about to jump in with the tribe group call for today. So the way the tribe works is when people join, we break everyone up into 5 different groups. And then the first week of the month, each group has their calls on one of those days of the first week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, each group is one of those days at noon. So we're about to jump in with the Friday group and really dial in the kind of the topic for today. We always have some accountability based off of the goals that they're setting, the commitments we're making, and we have our own framework that everyone works through for that. But the main topic that we'll talk about outside of that is choosing the struggle, understanding that hard times are inevitable. But the question then becomes do we choose hard now, or are we going to choose to be forced into it later? Are we going to make the uncomfortable decision up front, or are we choosing comfort and knowing that discomfort's going to follow down the road? And that sounds very,
high level or very kind of woo-woo or fluff for a lot of people, but where we get practical is like, where are we actually making comfortable decisions in our day-to-day life, whether if it's in our business, in our family, in our health. There's so many ways that we actually make those comfortable decisions, and then we wonder why we're facing discomfort down the road. So we're going to confront that, get ahead of it, make priorities so that we can get ahead of that, and we're going to dive in. All right, great call. We just introduced a brand new framework that really embodies the whole mindset of turning ideas we have, or turning what we call inspiration into application. Like, because one of the core messages we have through the brand at Take a Step is that you find clarity through your actions, or your action produces clarity. You know, if you think back, oftentimes the clarity we're searching for is found in the actions we're avoiding. So what is the most simple first step you can take, and allow that to give you some clarity so you can know how to build off of that and build momentum, ultimately fueling your growth over time. So this simple framework we've put together, we call it a 3-step plan. Specify, apply, clarify. Specify is what's the specific next step you're going to take. Apply is when are you going to take that step, or when's the deadline that you're going to have it taken by. And then clarify is what clarity are you searching for because of this step that's going to allow you to take the next step. So once you take that step, and it's important to identify that clarity ahead of time, because you know what you're looking for. And then once you take it and apply it, then you can revisit it, reflect on it. What did I learn from that? And what's my next step? And it follows through that framework over and over. So thought that'd be helpful. If there's an idea you have, or there's some inspiration, there's something you've watched or read recently, and there's something you actually need to do about it, use that framework. Specify what the next step is, when are you going to apply it, and what clarity you're searching for. Let's go, baby. You know, there's certain days where you're just kind of dragging into the gym, going through the motions for your workout. And then there are other days. Today is another day. We've got the boys from the tribe coming to Hugh Fitness. We've got heavy legs on the schedule, and we've got a heaping scoop of pre-workout waiting for me at the gym. I mean, what more does life have to offer? Really? I mean, yes, it's Good Friday. Jesus died on the cross 2,000 years ago. Thank the Lord for that. But we've also got heavy legs, the boys, and pre-workout waiting for us here in about 15 minutes. Let's freaking go, baby. It's Friday. Lex.
What's up?
What up? Yeah. Oh my gosh. John, give me a word.
He is risen. We are going to walk in freedom, and we are going to destroy our legs so I crawl into Sunday service. I'm in the wrong room squatting with this guy and the guy behind
Oh
the
my
camera.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm built like a Dorito, dude.
Oh my gosh. Well, what started out was we're just going to do some heavy squats and then hit some leg accessories, turned into a freaking, I mean, dude, we did like 8, 6, 6, 4, 2, ridiculously heavy on squats. Then we did this like plyo Bulgarian split squat workout. Then we did like this burnout wall ball set where we raced and we went every minute on the minute, went 2 reps more at each minute. Then we did like this race on the rower where the first person to 30 calorie ends, then it's a race to 40, then it's a race to 50, and so on and so forth. And there was like 8 of us, so that sucked. And then we did this ridiculous sled pull. So almost threw up. Haven't felt like this in a long time after a workout, but hey, sometimes that's just good for you. As we say around here, that's just freaking good news. So yeah, good news. It's Easter. Let's go. All right, just get back home. It's about 3 o'clock. We've got, what do we got the rest of the day? So one of the things we're pushing right now is both our corporate development and college development. So going out to companies, but then also to colleges, developing employees and younger staffs at colleges, and then also at companies and then going out to colleges, putting on workshops, potentially doing one-on-one coaching or group coaching with students. So something we're really excited about pushing right now. I mentioned that a little bit in the last video, but the college one specifically, trying to figure out, where there's more of a need right now. We want to pursue both, but trying to just figure out where the need is. So connecting with a few people on that. So we're going to send some emails and messages and just connect with a few people, and then also have a call with Tommy Newberry at 4 on a program that we're building out with the 1% Club, which is the other coaching practice that I do some work with. So a little bit more work to cap off this Friday, and then we're going to relax and enjoy this Easter weekend, baby. Just wrapped up the call with Tommy. Great call. We've got a lot of fun stuff planned, but it's about 5 o'clock. It's Easter weekend. So my office is in the downstairs of our house, and you can usually hear through the floor. So this is how I usually get Jaden's attention once I'm done for the day. Babe! Oh, Jaden! She might be outside. Usually works. Not this time. Might have to put in the extra effort and go outside and find her. Let's go. Hey, family. Emmy.
Say hey, Dada.
Hey. Oh my goodness. Can you say, hey, Daddy? Say, hey, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to sign off here. It's been a great Friday. We've got some hibachi cooked up on the Blackstone back here. We're about to have a nice little Friday afternoon dinner. We've got deer in the backyard. It's a good day. Y'all, like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk to you in the next episode. Peace.